Just coming into line now with the starter on his rostrum. One prominent in the orange colours, the yellow colours of 2 on the wide outside. We have 6. They're under orders on a short run towards the first fence, and prominent is 1 in the orange colours, and next to him comes 2. Making ground on the near side is 5, and 5 took that nicely. Ears pricked. A line of 4. 5 next to him in the noseband is 8, and then we have 2 in the yellow colours, and as they come to the next fence out there in front, it's 5 from 2. Hard ridden with the noseband in the dark colours is 8. Green colours right against the far side is 7. A length back then on the wide outside to 6, and they're followed by 1. Out into the country for the final time goes 5, who's been jumping well, maintaining a lead of half a length over 2. 8 is back in third place, and pulled up at the back of the field is 6. 3 out, and not much between 2 and 5, who've been disputing the lead throughout, but look out for 4, making steady progress throughout the final half mile, and now just only half a length or so behind the leading 2 as they turn into the straight. Still going cosily in front there, 5, a length or so clear from the yellow colours of 2, but closing up right behind them and between horses is 4, and going well. 3 or 4 lengths back then to the green colours of 7 and the noseband of 8. This is the second last fence, and 5's going to take it just in front of 4. Mistake by 2. That's cost him dearly. 1 paced on the far side, 7, and under pressure is 8. Running down now towards the final fence, and 4 going nicely on the outside of the light blue colours of 5 as they come into the wings of the final fence. The jump's going to make all the difference here. On the near side 4, on the far side 5, and 4 goes right through the birch, and that gives the advantage back to 5. Just half a furlong to go. Head to head, a real slog in the mud here. 5 is now being taken on again by 4 inside the last 20 yards or so, and 4 forces his nose in front in the shadow of the post. 4 takes it from 5, and a long way back then we have 8 and 7. A really tremendous performance here by 4, who looked out of it after that mistake at the last fence, but is the winner. First was number 4 from number 5, who jumped well throughout but didn't quite have the pace. So the final result: first number 4, second number 5, third number 8, and fourth home was number 7. You put a bet on. The favourite horse that you put on is number 2. Favourite horse is number 2. We have a 10 bet space on number 2. The outsider is number 5. Horse number 5. We have 3 bets placed on that. Under starters orders and away to a level break, and quickly out in the centre was the white face of 4, but 5 with the dark blue sleeves is the overall leader from the light blue of 2. On the inside the blink of 7 has a prominent pitch as they turn into the home straight for the first time. 5 leads a length or so clear from 2, half length back on the far side in the red colours to 4. 6 makes round in 4th place just in front of 7, and with the blinkers, and on the wide outside we have 1 pulling for his head. Set to sleep at the back of the field is 3, and just in front of him comes the grey 8. Running down this back straight now with just about 4.5 furlongs still to go, and leader from the front is 5 in the centre with the yellow cap. Going well on the outside is 8, next to him in the light blue is 2. Dropping back in 1 pace and under pressure is 4, and going right out the back door we have the blinkered figure of 7. Turning into the home straight with just a furlong and a half to go, and 8 moves up on the outside menacingly, but it's still 5. Back in third place is 4, plugging on the rails, and then 2 is weakening. Then comes 6 and 1 trying to get into the contest, but it looks as though it's going to be head to head as they turn with a furlong to go between in the centre 5, and on the wide outside 8. They're 2 to 3 clear from 4, and then we have 2 making late ground is 1. Right at the back of the field still 3, and tailed off is 7 inside the final furlong, and drifting now towards the stand side 8. The grey on the near side just might be a neck or so clear from 5. Back in third place is 4, up towards the line, and now it's head to head, but 8 is just getting his nose in front of the line. 8 it is from 5. Back in third place was 4, and 2 finishes a remote 4th. Up towards the line again, 8 with his neck in front from the hard running. Okay, before you come up for your winnings, if you can just
stay down there for the guys. Number 8 was the winner. The outside of number 5. You guys, if number 5 would have won, you'd have got more money. But never mind, you came second. But first is number 8. So if you got number 8, we're a winner. But please, you can stay in the seat for the moment until the guys have worked out how much you're going to get. It's worth betting on a horse and it's worth being out when you get a bottle of champagne in your life. Well, look, congratulations to the owner of race 2, Elaine. Well done. And the favourite from your point of view, ladies and gentlemen, number 5, horse number 5 is the favourite. Well, next place, and the outside of the horse number 3 with 3 next place.
And they're away to a level break with one on the inside, very much fancied, but it is in the centre in the blue colours 7, who has a narrow lead. On the wide outside is the grey 4, and next to him in the noseband and the light colours comes 2. In the centre of the picture with the beige sash is 8, and set to sleep at the back of the field are 6, and finally 3. As they come into the wings of this fence, it's going to be 1 and 7 are going to take it more or less together. Up they come and land together, 1 and 7, a slight mistake in the centre, in the green colours by 5, and 4 on the wide outside. The grey also jumped that slowly, but 1 is going easily on the inside of the field, just half a length clear from 2, and making ground from the rear of the field now comes 3 into the home straight with 4 more fences to jump. It's 1 on the inside of 3 coming down the centre, nothing much between those two. They have a lead of a couple of lengths over 7. Making ground on the far side is 6, and then we have 8 in the noseband of 2 over the 4th last, and 2 comes down. He badly interferes with the grey 4. They're out of it. We only have 6 left in, and 3 fences to jump, and 1 has been taken on by 3, couple of lengths back then in third to 7. Making ground on the near side comes 8, and still in the contest in the red and the yellow there is 6 at the back of the field 5. A slight mistake there by the challenging 3, and 1 and 3 have it together as they come down to the second last. 1 on the inside of 3, and again 3 makes a bad mistake there, loses the initiative to 1, who has a lead of about a length or so as they run down towards the final fence. Making ground behind those all the time is 8, but he's got about 5 lengths to make up. 1 paced at the back of the picture comes 7. Up and over the final fence goes 1, a fine leap by the leader there. He has a lead of 3 or 4 lengths from 8 on the far side, who's trying hard to cut him down inside the final 50, and the leader is tying up his 1. 8's getting to his girth, but 1's holding on inside the shadow of the post. 1's going to take it from 8. Back that will be 3, and 7 finishes 4. Inside of that one comes 3 as they head out towards the far side now into the country. 6 retaining an advantage of 2 or 3 lengths over 7. 2 under pressure to keep his place on the inside, and they're being joined by 3 who's going cosily in mid-division and making improvement on the wide outside comes 5. Dropped away a bit towards the rear of the field is 8, and at this stage 1 is right in on the inside, still going cosily and hasn't been asked for his effort. Turning back towards us, in front there still the grey number 6, being challenged by 7 and the red and white stripes. The one right at the back of the field now, as we say, dropping away all the time is 8. But they've got about 3 more flights to go, and the greys under pressure on the far side. That's 6, 7 going cosily in the middle of the field. Being challenged now by 5 on the wide outside is 4. Making a bit of ground towards the leaders is 1. And still on the premises is 2. And running down now towards the final flight, and 7 has asserted. 1's coming after him, but it looks as though 7 has got this race in the bag, unless 1 can really produce something extra on the flat. And 7 now, as he comes to the last flight, it's 7
A length or so in clear from 1. Back in third place 5 and 3. 4 made a mistake of that one, and 6 is dead beat. Running now with a half a furlong to go, and 7 looks as though he's got this race in the bag. Coasting along nicely, about a couple of lengths clear from 1. Jumped well throughout, has 7. Wins that one cosily from quite close for 3 and 4. But 7 takes it from number 1. Third was number 5, and fourth home number 3.